こんにちは。スキットをしましょうね。このスキットは懇談で友達の中の会話です。A さんと B さんは女性で、C さんと D さんは男性で、みんなは10代です。文法は、じゃないかと、余地があってと、まあ、
もういいでしょ。
人は4名ですから、少し難しいじゃないか。はじめ。ねえ、明日どうするの？山登りでも行かない？誰か天気予報を見た？
見たぞ。明日は曇りで涼しいって多分ダメ。
本当？運が悪いね。
残念。テニスはどう？
いいね、そうしよう。
俺も賛成である。
テニス部に入ってたからね。明日はテニスなら全然ダメ。
確かに。ピンポン。先週したばかり。じゃあ、海に行かない？遠いんじゃないか。
それは構わない。どこで会う？駅で？
朝、パンケーキを作るから朝ごはんを食べに来ない？
おいしそう。いい
の？もちろん。9時はどう？
いいですね。いちごを持ってくる。
ちょっと用事があって後で来る。B さんも？
思い出した。デートがある。そんな、港行きたかった。
残念ね。
デート？誰と？聞いたことない。とにかく今行けなくてはいけない。今度ね。ちょっと待って。B さんが逃げました。
よし、楽しみにしてる。
また明日。もう一度しようか。ねえ、明日どうするの？山登りでも行かない？誰か天気予報見た？
見たぞ。明日は曇りで涼しいって多分雨。
本当？運が悪いね。
残念。テニスはどう？
いいね。そうしよ
う。俺も賛成である。
テニス部に入ってたからね。明日はテニスなら全然ダメ。
確かに。ピンポン？先週したばかり。じゃあ海に行かない？遠いんじゃないか。
それは構わない。どこで会う？駅で？
朝パンケーキを作るから朝ごはんを食べに来ない？
おいしそう。いい
の？もちろん。9時はどう？
いいですね。いちごを持ってくる。
ちょっと用事があって後で来る。B さんも？
思い出した。デートがある。そんな、港行きたかった。
残念ね。
デート？誰と？聞いたことない。とにかく、今行かなくてはいけない。今度ね。ちょっと待って。B さんが逃げました。
よし、楽しみにしてる。
また明日。はい、終わり。ダメ。
息を深く吸いなさい。
大丈夫です。今日のスキットはちょっとミステリーがありますね。
そうですか？気づかなかったです。
どうして C さんはパンケーキを食べに行きません？どうして B さんは偶然なデートがあります？怪しいですよ。
言いたいことは何でも言ってよろしいですか？私はお先に失礼します。
お疲れ様でした。
A quick note. I want to tell you something about my translations. I usually try to stay as literal as possible while still maintaining sense in English. Sometimes I tweak the English because it sounds weird. This time I did that a little more than usual, I think, to try and make it more like how English teens would talk among friends. So when you hear the vocabulary after the English section, you may hear some English words, a translation of the Japanese, that didn't actually appear in the English conversation. Please take a look at the lesson transcript on my blog to better understand the grammar and vocabulary and who was talking in the skits, because I know I can't do voices that well.
Hello, let's do the skit. This skit is informal speech, a conversation between friends. A and B are girls, C and D are boys, and they are all teens. The grammar is じゃないか, isn't it? And 用事があって, I've got something to do, and,
That's good enough.
There are 4 people, so isn't this going to be a little hard?
Let's go!
Hey, what should we do tomorrow? Shall we go hiking or something? Did anyone see the weather forecast?
I saw it. It said it would be cloudy and cool, probably rainy.
Really? That's rotten luck.
Too bad. What about tennis?
Hey, that's good. Let's do that.
I agree.
That's because you were in the tennis club. Tomorrow, tennis doesn't work at all.
Like I thought. Ping pong? We just did that last week. Oh. Hey, then what about the beach? Isn't that kind of far?
That doesn't bother me. Where should we meet? The station?
I'm making pancakes in the morning, so why don't you come for breakfast?
Yeah, for real?
Of course. What about 9? That sounds great. I'll bring strawberries. I have something. I'll be there later. B2? Yep. I just remembered. I have a date. Darn it, I wanted to go with you guys. That's too bad. A date? With whom? I haven't heard about this. Anyway, I've got to go now. Next time, okay? Wait a minute. B ran away. Okay, it will be fun. Yep. See you tomorrow. Okay, it's over. Okay. Take a deep breath. Ooh, I'm okay. Today's skit has a little bit of mystery, doesn't it? Does it? I didn't notice. Why won't C go eat pancakes? Why on earth does B have this sudden date? It's suspicious. Okay. Go ahead and say what you will. I'm going on ahead. Thanks for the hard work. Kondan, informal talk. I'm sure there's a better expression, but I don't know and I can't find it. Tomodachi, friend. Naka, middle, between. Josei, female. Dansei, male. Judai, teenagers. Literally, looking at the kanji, it's the age or era of tens. Another meaning for Judai is the 10th generation. Bunpo, grammar. Janai ka, the English equivalent is isn't it? Where you are adding some uncertainty to your statement. Kaigi wa itsu desu ka? When is the meeting? Kaiyoubi janai ka? It's on Tuesday, isn't it? Muzukashiku nai janai ka? It's not difficult. Maybe. Youji ga atte? Chotto youji ga atte. To have something, if you want to get out of doing something, or if you really do have something but you don't want to say what, then you say, chotto youji ga atte. I kind of have something. Often this is shortened down to just chotto. Kyou wa chotto. Hito, person. Yonmei, 4 people. Using the formal counter. You can also say yonnin. Skoshi, a little. Muzukashii, difficult, hard. Hajime, begin. It's a command. Ashita, tomorrow. Yama nobori, mountain climbing or hiking. La la la, demo, something like. In the conversation it was, Yama nobori demo ikanai? Shall we do something like hiking? Kohi demo ikanai? Shall we go for a coffee or something? Dareka, anyone. Tenki yoho, tenki yoho, weather forecast. Mita zo. Mita is the short past form of miru, to see. Zo is an exclamation word, like yo, but only used by guys. Kumori, cloudy. Suzushi, cool, as in temperature. Tabun, probably. Ame, rain. Honto, really? Honto, really. Un, luck. Warui, bad. Zannen, that's too bad. Tenisu, tennis. Ore, I, me, only used by guys. Sansei, concur, agree. Dadabu is club. For example, I have a friend I met in Japan who is in the Kendo-bu, the Kendo club. I was invited to watch them practice, which was pretty neat, although it was stifling hot and I couldn't imagine how hot the club members must have been in their full Kendo attire. Bukatsu is the word for club activities. In fact, she was just telling me about a festival at their school where her club set up a stand, yatai, to make hashimaki, literally rolled by chopsticks, which they sold to get money for their club budget, buhi. Hairu, to enter or to be in. Rara nara, in the case of that thing. Yakyū nara dame, I'm no good at baseball. If you're talking about baseball, I'm no good. Demo tennisu ga daisuki, but I love tennis. Zenzen, not at all. Thoroughly not. When used with a negative. Dame, no good. Don't do that. Tasukani, certainly, of course. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I originally used yappari here, meaning just what I would expect of you, Asan. But the sensei changed it to tasukani, so I wonder if it means the same thing in this context. That's how I translated it. Ping-pong? Ping-pong? A rather popular game in Japan. Well, enough so that there's a manga, or anime, and a live-action movie. But then, what isn't there one of? Senshu, last week. Raishu, next week. Konshu is this week. And that works almost the same for months and years. For example, sengetsu is last month. Bakari, just, only. For example, hanashi bakari desu. She just talked and talked. Or it's time-related, as used in the skit. Shita bakari, we just did that. Umi, ocean or beach. Toi, far. Kamau, to mind, to care. Usually I hear it in the negative, kamawanai or kamaimasen, which means I don't care or I don't mind, that doesn't bother me. Doko, where. Ao is the informal let's form of ao, to meet. Eki, train station. Asa, morning. Pankeki, pancakes. I don't know how popular they are in Japan, but I love them. Tsukuru, to make. Asa gohan, breakfast. Tabe ni kuru, to come to eat. Oishii, delicious. Something so. There are two ways to use this. Oishou means it sounds or looks yummy. Oishiisou means that you have heard that it's good. Mochiron, of course. Kuji, 9 o'clock. Ichigo, strawberry. Mottekuru, to bring, literally to hold and come. To take is motte iku, to hold and go. Atode, later. Omoidasu, to remember, recall suddenly. Deito, date. Dare, who. Chi ga deteiru. I have a nosebleed. Kiita koto nai. Let's break this down. Kiita is from kiku, to hear. It's the past tense, short form. Kiita koto means kind of the event or experience of having heard. Nai is the informal arimasen, to not be. So the whole thing means, I haven't heard about this. Here are some more examples. Nihon ni itta koto ga aru? Have you been to Japan? Or have you had the experience of having gone to Japan? Ika wo tabeta koto ga nai. I have never eaten squid. Tonikaku, anyway, in any case. Ima, now. Ikanakute wa ikenai. Let's break this down too. It all comes from iku, to go. Ikanai is to not go. Te wa ikenai means you have to do something. Ikanakute wa ikanai means I have to go. I must leave you now. It kind of literally means ikanakute, if I do not go. Ikenai, that's bad. Sometimes ikenai is used as a single word by itself. Ikenai. Yeah. Kondo, next time. This one always confuses me because the kanji is now and time or occurrence counter, so it seems it should be this time, but it's not. Chotto matte! Wait a sec! Literally, wait a little, and it should have a kudasai at the end if you are being polite. Chotto matte kudasai. Nigemasu, to run. Yosh! Okay! Tanashimi ni shiteru. I'm looking forward to it. Mata ashita! See you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, literally again tomorrow. Owari, the end. Zei, gasping. Onomatopoeia. Iki, breath. Kai, deep. Su, to breathe, inhale. So far, I've only noticed it for breaths and smoking. Tabako wo su. Tabako wo suwanai de kudasai. Please don't smoke. Daijoubu. Okay, alright, fine. I'm okay. Are you okay? Daijoubu desu ka? Kyou, today. Mystery. Kizuku, to notice. Negative short form is kizukanai. Then to make it past tense is kizukanakatta. Doushite? Why, whatever for? Guzen, sudden, unexpected. Ayashi, suspicious, fishy. Iitai, want to say, from iimasu, to say. Nandemo, anything, everything, whatever you like. Yoroshii, very well, a more formal way of saying ii, good. Osaki ni shitsurei shimasu. A good phrase to remember. Osaki ni, as it's sometimes shortened to, means before you. And shitsurei suru is literally to be rude, but it's used when exiting a room and when interrupting someone. So the phrase kind of means I'll be rude and leave before you. But it's just a standard farewell for work or other such situations. Otsukaresama deshita. Another phrase you probably won't get just looking at it literally. The kanji is, oh, tired person, and verb ending, which makes no sense to me, though I'm sure it once did to the Japanese. Wherever it came from, it now means something like, thank you for all the hard work, and is a standard reply to osaki ni. Or if it's the end of a project, or a long day, and you want to show your appreciation to coworkers or helpers or your boss. No, don't take my word on that. There may be some rule about using it for people in a lower station or higher station than yourself in the workplace. I don't know. Mata ne!